Hey Jingle Ball people, welcome. Thank you for being here. Stephanie asked us to share with the people at the Jingle Ball some of our designs that are Christmas and snow related, so let's do that right now. First up, we have Primitive Snowman. Snowman? It's not a snowman. Primitive Santa. This is how I used to finish a lot of my things back before I knew there was sticky board and back before I made everything fully finished. Now I fully finish everything because now I do floss tube. So this is pre-floss tube. Next we have Santa's Hike. He is an older design, but he's still very, very popular. He has a nice primitive look about him. Next we have Santa's Helper. This is full coverage, and it doesn't need to be full coverage with all the amazing fabric options that are out there now. But this frame was perfect for it. Again, I'm going to say, let's see, it says on the back here, yep, Hobby Lobby frame. Next we have Believe. He's on an old antique book. Actually, it's a music book, which is really cool. And he's adhered to sticky board, and then this is a piece of wool, burgundy wool, and it just fit perfectly on that book. I love this little guy. He's called Buckethead. He's got a little bucket for a hat, and he would be super cute on a little bit darker fabric so that he pops off the fabric. But yeah, super cute. Next we have Prim Santa, not to be mistaken for Primitive Santa, which was the first one I showed you. This is just Prim Santa, and I love this one. He's very cool looking. Next we have Starry Santa. He is also available in Punchneedle. It's fun to see them side by side. Way more primitive with the Punchneedle. But isn't he cool? Next we have Sam Snowman. I also have him in Punchneedle and cross stitch. So let's just get them both here at the same time. This is stitched, I believe, on 30 count. So if you stitched him on a 36 or 40, he would be more this size. I love the Punchneedle because I like that black textured background. Next we have one of my personal favorites, Hope for the World. I love this. I mean, even Santa knows the meaning, the real meaning of Christmas. Next we have what I consider a set. You don't have to do both of them, but this one is Peaceful Snow, and this one is Joyful Scene. And they're just super cute and prim. Finished, both of them are finished on antique books. But they came out the same time, and they're very similar. They both have the pennies in the houses and just kind of that prim feel about them. Next we have Stylin' Snowman with his fanciful scarf and super cute hat. Again, finished on an antique book. Here we have Home for Christmas. Then we have 'Tis the Season. This one, I love this. It's just such a sweet, sweet little picture of Santa giving a gift to his reindeer. Stu Snowman. He didn't even get put on foam core, so this was a long, long time ago. When I first started designing cross stitch, I made everything big, and then I had to stitch on like 30 count. So everything when I first started was quite large. It'd be really cute made into a pillow, which I think I have enough room around the edge. I could actually make him into a pillow. But the reason I call him Stu Snowman is because STU. Another beauty that has to get framed, so it's called Winter Blessings, and it's on the same, well, you'll see it. I can't remember what it's stitched on. It's a Weeks Dye Works. I can't think of it right now, but it is perfect if you're stitching something with snowmen. They really show up good on that. Here we have Oh Dear, It's Christmas. Again, that is full coverage. That background did not need to be stitched. As you can see, it's on just a piece of foam core. So this was back in the day when I thought everything had to be full coverage. But as you guys know, you can make it your own and just get a really cool piece of linen and you won't have to worry about that. Or Aida, it doesn't have to be linen. This is called Santa Knows. Santa knows your heart, that's true. So he's bringing wool for you. I love this piece. And a lot of people that cross stitch do wool applique and like to work with wool. So this is perfect for that person. Let's do a little bit of punch needle. This is Santa Angel punch needle. Not fully finished, but that is my goal. Matter of fact, I have a book over here that I think would work perfectly. Yes, I have a navy blue book that this fits on perfectly. So yeah, I need to make that happen. Next we have Holly Hill and Mary Hill. These are both punch needle. These are not in cross stitch yet. I think they would be awesome in cross stitch. I just haven't done it yet. So we have Mary Hill and Holly Hill. Next we have Magic of Christmas. This is a more recent one. I think it was 2020 when this came out at Needlework Expo, I believe. But this is very reminiscent of Frosty the Snowman, where they're parading through the town. Next we have Up on the Housetop. Love this one. Love that fabric it's stitched on. Absolutely one of my favorites. Next we have Struttin'. This frame was Hobby Lobby and it was absolutely perfect for this piece. I love the attitude of that reindeer. He is just strutting along with Santa Claus. Next we have Old Saint Nick. He would be cool finished on something, but at least I put him on sticky board and then I put some of my old fabric I used to design years ago. I put that on foam core and for now it just works. The stripe looks really cute with this one. What's the name of this one? Penny Snowman, I think. I'm not sure what his name is, but this piece is from Joanne. It's kind of got that chalkboard look. This is called Santa's Flag. This was one of my very first Santas I designed, and I just kind of frayed the edges of the linen. He's really primitive and cute. I love that. And this is just on an antique piece of board I found in an antique shop, and then I just painted it with this nice country red. This one is called All the Things. Every single one of those little blocks could be a little ornament for your tree. One of my all-time favorites. I love Country Santa. He is also available in cross stitch, or in punch needle, my bad, but I believe I gave him away as a gift. This one is Ho 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 Santa. Look how big he is. He's on 30 count. And again, this was one of my early designs. This is Flying Lessons. I love this piece. So this is Santa taking his sheep for some flying lessons. Evidently what happened is they were jealous of all the reindeer getting all the attention, so they asked Santa to teach them how to fly. Then we have Christmas Sheep Punch Needle. Again, on an antique book. As you know, I do a lot of finishing on antique books. Then we have Mr. Freeze. in Punchneedle and cross stitch. But aren't they just cute together? Next we have Bell Snickles. This is framed in a Hobby Lobby frame. The color was absolutely perfect. And then I used, again, some, I think that's actually felted wool red in the background, which matched perfectly with the Santas. And oh, I just love their faces. They are so stinking cute. Next we have what I consider a set. This is Frosty's Garden and Santa's Garden. So these are Punchneedle, and as you can see, the border is rather intense. But oh my gosh, look how beautiful they turned out. Next we have Oh What a Sight pillow. I'm doing a series that are inspired by antique postcards. Plump snowmen and sly foxes too frolic in the shimmering snow under the sky of midnight blue, waiting for Saint Nick to show. So why I had this model stitched on a cream color fabric, I will never know. But on a midnight blue fabric, it would be fabulous. 'Tis Near Christmas Day pillow. So all three of those were inspired by antique postcards. When Santa goes riding with gifts in his sleigh, the moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Christmas Day. And I think what I did is it's actually a Halloween quote, and I changed it to be Christmas. So that's why I say inspired by, because it's not the actual saying. This is Let It Snow. This is Punchneedle, but also available as cross stitch. We have ornaments. 'Tis the season to want to stitch or punch ornaments. So this is the same ornament, and we have it here in cross stitch and also in Punchneedle. Here is the reindeer in Punchneedle and cross stitch. Here we have the house in Punchneedle and cross stitch. And last but not least is the snowman in Punchneedle and cross stitch. The last set of ornaments I want to show you are my star-shaped ornaments. This is the guy that started the whole thing. This is star-shaped ornament snowman, and this was the very first one that I did, and I have 6 more on top of this one, but I also have in my sketchbook, probably 20 more. So look for this line to continue. We have the Santa, Jingle Bells, Jesus is the Reason, with Jolly Truck, December 25th. Actually, I did that wrong. December 25th came out. This one came out this year. This one came out last year. Rudy. The grand finale is this piece. This is what I designed and stitched in record time for the Jingle Baubles book that Stephanie Webb, who was the genius behind the Jingle Ball, she put together an ornament book. And this was my contribution to it. So this piece that I stitched it on, or no, that I finished it on, this piece I bought at Joann. And there you have it. It fit perfectly on this piece. This also comes with jute twine, and you can hang it, or it has an easel back so you can stand it up as well. So it will go on your tree if you'd like it to. Super cute. So thank you for watching my rather long Christmas designs video. I appreciate you being here, and we'll catch you later. Bye.